Scornful woman. A scornful woman.
You're turning into a woman?
A scornful woman. It's stuck in my head.
A woman has scorned you?
They can keep all the money. Doom, doom. Keep all the fame. Boom, boom. I'd go back to being broke as a joke if I could just get a break from the pain.
I implore you to stick to your day job.
The Oliver Anthony's new song slaps. I'll just listen to it.
Considering the work of a magecraft, maybe this is actually a valid new career for you that you should just dive headlong into.
Like,
what kind of person has double first names?
Like
I don't like it.
What if Magog becomes like like the first wizard country music singer? Like we could have a band. The thief could be on tambourine, Arcturus can be on the ukulele. Right? Like the little lute. Like the little lute. It's tiny.
Yeah.
Lute. Yes. And then Pentagast.
Yes, I do play lute, but I resent the implications.
Pentagast can play the washboard.
Yes.
With his penis.
I am clearly lead singer material of any one of us.
Did you just hear me spelting out this awesome song? Like
yes, and now my ears are bleeding, unfortunately.
A large ship-driving drum, maybe. Boom, boom. Bass drum. There we go.
Oh, you wanna like swing the big like boom, boom.
I'm saying that Pentagast already can.
Maybe. What about you? You don't like the ukulele with ukuleles? What do you want? Can you play the lute?
I'm pretty sure ukulele is some form of earth insult.
I think it's just the sound you make when you're like I don't know. I was gonna go somewhere really hypersexual, and I try not to do that every show. So now
I'm the only front man for a band that has someone on the hurdy-gurdy. Anything less than that, and I walk.
I was under the impression that I'm not sure how you say that. Is it the ukulele?
Yes.
Yeah, I thought. Is that not from the Kingdom of Uck?
Well, no, it's from the Kingdom of Hawiwi.
Oh.
Yes.
I haven't looked into the Hawiwians very much.
Yeah, no, not a big group of people. All right, just not. I mean, but
look, if you have questions for me back there in the audience, you can kill them and then we can chat.
Yes,
or we can chat.
The one thing I've learned
as
about
for ukuleles,
one thing I've learned about
testicular
you don't have to rush it in. Like when we talk together by accident, your immediate default was, "I'm sorry, my lord." Magog. Like, wait, do you outrank me? Like, I'm a landlord. What are you again?
I'm a captain.
Yeah, whatever. I'm talking to Ark. Are you like a
baron?
baron?
Collect taxes.
Are you a baron? What are you?
He's assistant to the manager of the palace.
Sufficient.
Yeah, but no, I mean your official title. Are you a viscount?
The Black Compass.
Assistant to the manager.
Beloved of Queen Di.
Your nobility title. That's not a... Those are job titles. I'm talking about your bloodline. Your house. The glory of House Arcturus. What is it? Are you Viscount? Are you a
I'm
count?
not going to violate my carefully cultivated mystique just to satisfy your curiosity.
So until you tell me, I outrank you. So when we talk at the same time by accident, you're supposed to say, "I'm sorry, forgive me, my lord." How long are we gonna? Okay.
Is this going to be like? Are we trying to go for awkward? Because it's worked. I couldn't take it anymore. All right.
The girls are fighting Pentagast. Let them duke it out.
Anyway. What? Oh wait, I
What?
forgot to do my thing. Everybody,
What did
shut
you
up.
say? The girls are fighting?
Where?
Yeah, the girls are fighting.
How do they do that? They're not moving.
Huh?
They're. Oh, he's talking about your breasts.
Your boobs aren't slapping each other at all.
Isn't that what?
Oh!
I thought
No.
that's what the women
No.
referred to their parts as. That's, oh, the girls are fighting. I thought.
No. These girls that you're talking about, we refer to them traditionally as the twins.
Oh, okay.
It would be
Identical
kind
twin?
of horrifying. Poe, make a note. Invent a spell that, when cast on a woman, makes their breasts fight each other.
That's
I'm
That's
fucking on that one. What do you want him to do? Do you want him to like bounce off each other or something?
No. I mean, they grow mouths with teeth and literally chew each other to death.
Oh, that's fucking horrible. I'm not helping you with that.
Well, why not?
That goes a bit too far, I think. It's quite enough to have them just bounce back and forth like a metronome.
Are you sure? You don't want to see like gnawing mouths with teeth, like like that's a proper curse, though. Like we're not.
no. I'd much rather go for more of a Newton's cradle kind of a thing.
Well, no.
I
Okay,
think-
Thief actually has them, so let her input. You don't want the growing mouths with the slobber and the teeth gnawing at each
I
other.
really would prefer not that.
I mean, think of the battlefield applications, though. Like if you're facing a warrior women on the battlefield, you could cast that spell and they'd instantly like freak the fuck out.
Yeah,
Right.
but like,
Understandably.
imagine. No. Do I want to? I don't want to go there. Fag Thaddeus
Indeed,
might
what do you do
have
if they're
something
into
to
it?
say about that. Let's just put it that way.
Well, I'm not talking about casting a spell on you. I'm talking about against enemies of ours that happen to have breasts.
He's planning on casting other people for now.
No, I just saw someone in the chat. Gan Am. The curse of titty dentatus.
Titty dentatus.
That's a good curse name for
I
it.
like it. I'm writing it down. Titty dentatus. Titty dentatus.
I saw it.
I think you pronounced it wrong. I think it's Titty Denatas.
Well,
Titty
I know what he
denatus.
was going for.
Titty, that sounds like, honestly,
I
something.
don't think you should be getting on anyone else for spelling.
I think it sounds a little like something you'd order at a Mexican restaurant in the Earth Realm. Just titty donatas
glass
a la
sheets.
carte, please, with
Yeah.
some queso dip.
With a side of
Thank
Chipataka and that.
I would like some
Yeah.
titty
Titty
donatas on tortillas with some queso, a la carte, please. No sides, no rice. No.
I suppose at this point I should just remind you all to let me know when we plan on getting serious with this upcoming job.
Oh yeah,
Have
yeah.
we ever been?
No, we're not going to get anything done tonight. As usual, thank you all for stopping by SideQuest. I am Lord Magog, and I'm joined by my wicked cohorts, Arcturus, the Nameless Thief, and Pentagast. Please donate, and if you do, we appreciate it, as it keeps our treasury filled so we can continue to entertain you week after week. Please keep in mind, if you donate to the Cash App, to put your screen name in the message itself, because I won't read anything that looks like a real name. Let's get this fucking side quest meeting on the ball. Let's get it on the, what is the proper term? Get it on the rolling. Let's get it rolling. Let's get it.
Proceed with the forward motion.
Let us proceed with this meeting of the Wicked Guild and the
Henceforth, in a
upcoming.
dignified fashion, as if we were capable of that.
Yeah, the upcoming side quest, we have received an offer for bounty. It is the most sizable bounty we've ever been given. In fact, I don't even think it qualifies as a side quest with how much they're willing to pay us. We could all, each one of us, retire for the rest of our lives into the countryside if we succeed.
Wait. I have a question.
I'm explaining to the people what the quest is so that they are on the same...
Right, but if you
What-
finish explaining, I'm gonna forget what I was gonna ask you.
Questions after.
Questions
Make
after...
a note. Oh, right.
Fine. Pentagast, remind me to ask my question after.
Yes, tell Pentagast he won't forget. He's on shrooms.
Thief.
Good
Remember to ask your question after.
Okay, thanks.
reminder. Anyway, the bounty is for a live Wraith Squirrel. It seems the court mages
What?
of multiple kingdoms would like to
Excuse?
study a live Wraith Squirrel captured alive.
Like fully alive? Or like
Fully
half
alive and intact and squeaking and murdering.
Neutered or spayed?
No damage whatsoever. Can't even harm a single hair on its wispy little head.
Wow.
Have they lost their minds?
I know, right? This is going to be a tough one if we accept the bounty. I mean, other people have already tried, other guilds. There was what were they called? A Starburst Guild out of Denorth went into Wraith Squirrel territory to get one. They built a seemingly clever trap to ensnare one. They were all killed, of course. But what was worse was the Wraith Squirrel traced their origin back to the guild headquarters and slaughtered the entire guild as well.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember that.
yeah, they can.
They are
in
extraordinary
fact,
dangerous creatures. This,
That
by the way, is why they want them in these various kingdoms, live and captured. The captured part is the really tricky one, because they really want, everyone wants to figure out how you train a Wraith Squirrel. If they can train a Wraith Squirrel, they basically have an assassin of assassins in small, hateful, furry form.
Yeah,
you don't understand. It killed 3 dragons.
yeah.
Okay?
I asked Rufus if he could help on this, and he politely said to
Fuck off.
extend my head betwixt my butt cheeks into my colon. In no short of words.
That's how they died.
Yeah, it
I mean,
is not.
That's the thing. That's the thing. We thought the dragons were like some sort of indigestion. No, the Wraith Squirrel had gone reverse.
No.
It came out their mouths.
It
But it had
propelled
eaten its
a
way
forward
out.
motion
Yeah, it ate its way through the dragons.
through the canyon
Yes,
crevices.
yes. I've
Nothing but
often
an empty shell left.
Mm.
right. Wraith squirrels are truly horrifying. They're mean, vindictive, vengeful, incredibly intelligent for creatures their size, unlike regular squirrels, in fact. And they're immune to all sorts of magics, most weapons, to be honest with you. And you can't easily sneak up on them either. They got
Oh.
great ears, hearing.
Crafty.
Crafty little buggers. I once knew a man who survived a Wraith Squirrel attack, which very few do. The working theory is it actually left him alive on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, but it seemed to enjoy taking his anus as a trophy, though.
Wait,
So
like
Yeah, it's
the
like
whole
just
circle?
just the butthole. He left the cheeks intact.
it's like
Oh.
the
Just-
it's like the there's an Earth realm animal, the honey badger. It takes testicles as trophies.
Yes,
sometimes.
gives no fucks whatsoever.
Yeah.
Yes.
These do take nuts as trophies.
That they do
will
as well. That
Absolutely
has been
stuff a
known.
tree full of nuts. And
Yes.
Yes.
Human nuts, elf nuts, dwarf nuts.
Pine
you-
nuts.
You
Yep.
do not want to find one of those trees.
No,
You
you don't.
really don't.
Now,
Walnuts.
luckily, Wraith squirrels only make their homes in very small portions of rather large forests. They will carve out a territory and usually stay there. They're very solitary creatures, unless provoked. Usually, you can tell their territory by the gnarled, black, lifeless trees and dead grass and other vegetation that seem to kind of happen in their territories. I mean, I don't know what it is, but nothing really thrives where wraith squirrels make their shadows. That's what they like
Birds
to call
typically
their...
know better than to fly through
Yes.
those.
Yes,
wraith blades.
there's only one living creature that dares set foot in a wraith squirrel's territory without fear of getting destroyed, eaten, mauled, violently tortured, disintegrated, eaten alive, whatever have you, all the horrible things you can think of. And that is, there's only one creature that could possibly set foot in a wraith squirrel's territory without fear of being eaten. And that is the mini mammoth. For some reason, little tiny woolly mammoths that are like this big, I think it's because the wraith squirrels find them funny and like to ride them like donkeys or horses.
It's a mini mammoth.
Yes, we have mini mammoths up in the north. Yes, we do. Volgoth is filled with them. You can actually trip over them. They actually have more pet mini mammoths than they do dogs.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it was a curse gone wrong because there was giant mammoth charging and some wizard like shrank it with a spell, and then it bred with other mammoths that the guy shrunk, and then it ended up sticking. Like it was like a magic spell gone wrong, but now they just exist. Oh.
Mhm.
I don't even know why we call them mini mammoths, because they're not mammoth anymore. The word mammoth means like giant. Like they're not. I don't know why we call them. We should call them little hairy elephants or something. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, it looks just the same as a mammoth, just,
I have,
Miniature.
yes,
the
I have,
size of a loaf of bread.
I have on many occasions tried to appeal to the authorities on, studying the fauna and flora of our world, to name them midgemoths.
Huh?
Midgemoths. A blending of midget and
I don't like it. Mm-mm. Nope.
There's
Absolutely
no
not.
staying power.
It doesn't. It's not clever. It's not cute. It's not even.
How about
explanatory.
micro mammoth?
See, that also doesn't have
And
staying
you run
power.
into the same.
Clearly, Minoth.
Minoth. Okay.
I like that a little bit better, but then it kind
Like a
of gives like a
Minoth.
territorial sort of vibe to it.
Yes. Wraith squirrels, for some reason, will not viciously murder mini mammoths if they enter the territory. I don't know. Something funny about them, I guess. I don't know.
How do we know all of this about the wraith squirrels if very few people survive?
Observation from a great distance.
Yeah, people can view them
Scrying.
using magic, scrying, you can view them from great distances, but it's only safe to do so for about 3 to 4 minutes at a time, because even that, no matter what part of the world you're in, if they sense any kind of magical viewing pointed in their direction, they can find you. It's been known to happen.
Do we know what, if any, of their favorite foods are?
No.
I think they actually sustain themselves on the literal emotional waves that come off of people when they are in agony and pain.
Not the nuts that they steal from people?
No, that's just a fucking hobby. That's arts and crafts. That's like
Oh, boy.
that's wraith squirrel arts and crafts. Like that's what that is.
They're nut collectors.
Yeah.
Yeah, but anyway, the one guy I read about, I didn't know him personally, but I read about that actually survived a wraith squirrel attack, lived to tell the tale. And of course, many scholars and people who study wraith squirrels went to speak with him about his ordeal. And yes, without a butthole, the poo would just fall out of his butt. There was no control whatsoever. But also,
No puckering of any sort.
yeah, they took his lips and eyes, but left his ears so that he can hear what people say about how he looks. Yeah, that's a wraith squirrel.
That's rough, buddy.
Yeah, it's been a while since we talked about wraith squirrels. It's been years, actually, because They're terrifying, and I don't want to invoke their presence in the witch
But
moon.
now
You've said the
probably
word Wraith
understand, maybe.
Squirrel many a times over the course
Yes,
of
and you've
explaining
clearly forgotten
exactly what
everything
they
you'd
are.
ever heard on the topic.
Hmm.
And he just clicked off Wraith Squirrel said and remembered nothing else about them. Well, look, it's just well you did, because if you had, you might be getting weak knees and too namby-pamby to actually take on this task. But they are offering a fortune. The kingdom is actually pooling a bid for one of these damn things. How they intend to share it is a bit baffling to me, but I suppose that's their problem.
Well, I don't know, but we should probably figure it out soon. However, I did have a Cash App donation of 100 Signas from Octane Junkie, who says Betrayal for Magog and Ark, plus a Poe activation.
Did you also see the super chat that came through?
I did, and I'm getting to that, but it came in after Octane Junkie, so we're gonna have to take a vote because Yuki is here. Hey, Yuki, been a while. Glad to see you.
Hello.
Yuki's here. It
Indeed.
says,
Welcome back.
yes, Yuki says, let's have some fun. I unlock all betrayals. So, on this momentous occasion, where we actually made more than $200 for the first time in 3 years, we will do multiple betrayals. Me and Ark get 2. I'll reset them. I know it doesn't seem fair and it doesn't follow the rules, but this is like a once in a blue moon. Like, we really don't make that much money on the show anymore, so this is kind of a special occasion. All right, so I hope everyone understands. We're not breaking the rules, we're bending them because of money. And that
Very practical. Honestly, everyone should.
That is a perfectly fine reason to bend and or break or mold rules to fit your specific agenda in the pursuit of financial gains. It's quite all right.
Yes, indeed. We have not seen such a lucrative show in some time, and it's
Have we-
because of wraith squirrels and buttholes being torn out.
Have we had a vote yet?
No, we haven't had a fucking vote. Like, well, yes,
What
let's
are we
vote.
voting on?
We're voting on whether we should do multiple activations in honor of our great donators who donated simultaneously to activate us, but we don't typically have as many betrayals as that. So,
Everyone with a functional brain, say aye. Aye.
What?
what counts as an eye? So all of us agree. If it was a tie, we'd have to call Poe in to break the
break
tie.
the tie.
And I wonder what he would have to say. Given how much Signas have just been donated, if we had tied, yay and nay, what would you have voted, Poe?
I'd vote I abstain and hand off my vote to my proxy, the Wraith Squirrel, just outside. His
What?
name is Skittles.
I love
That's a good one, Poe. There's no way Wraith Squirrel's onto us already.
you got
took
me
for a
there.
second there.
The only reason he hasn't attacked is because, we kind of get along, me and him, Skittles. I like Skittles.
No?
Oh, I like Skittles too. The rainbow
Wraith Squirrel
candies.
named Skittles.
The rainbow candies from the Earth. He's fucking with us. There is no Wraith Squirrel.
Yeah.
Yeah?
How would Wraith Squirrel even know what its Skittles are, much less adopt the name of it?
What was
Well,
that?
in the Wraith Squirrel tongue, it's actually Skadiddles. But, let me say it properly. Skadiddle. Yeah, but I shorten it to Skittles.
I can see why.
I see.
He is committed to this bit. I mean, he is not letting up. But we all know, folks, that if there was a Wraith Squirrel just outside, my magical alarms would have sounded if anybody
Would they?
even set foot over the perimeter.
Magic immunity, remember?
I do remember that. But I also have traditional traps that ring bells and like little lines of hair. Like little lines of string as thin as hair that can't be seen with normal eyes. So I didn't hear any ringing.
I heard
So,
a ding.
Yeah, I didn't. Stop
I
trying
heard
to
one
scare me.
ding.
Stop trying to scare me.
No, I'm serious. I heard a ding.
From who?
I think it was you. It could have been Ark.
Hmm.
He
Seriously,
was
Poe,
talking at the same time.
it doesn't matter. We're doing this. And me and Ark have 2 activations, and you 2 have 1. And there's a Poe activation as well from Octane. Let's just move on from this. I'm tired of... Poe, are you really fucking with us?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if he feels like taking his vengeance today or tomorrow.
What
As
vengeance?
if he's going to come clean about screwing with us, if he thinks he's getting anywhere with it. And I'm pretty sure he's confident he's getting somewhere with it, especially with you, Magog.
Well, I am not afraid. I have some of the great... That was weird. I heard ringing just now. Am I the only one?
No?
No, give it up.
Ah,
I think I hear it too.
oh, yeah. It's her. She's trying to fuck with me, but she doesn't realize I made up the bit about... I don't put traps out. This is the Witchmore. Nobody wants to come here. Not even Wraith Squirrels. Why do you think I chose it as a perfect location to hide out? Oh, Yuki just donated another 50 signas to say, I even all the betrayals to 2 each, and I vote yay to rule bending.
Well, money speaks loudly.
Speaking just money, we can all be bought. That just proves we're sellouts. We're
That
fucking
does
sellouts.
even nicely. That said, I imagine we need to really get a start on this, so I'll go ahead and enjoy the sight of you all dying horribly now.
Oh, damn
Besides, we have unfinished business from last time I want to discuss.
Oh, wait. I hit the wrong one. You used to be blue, and now you're not. So that was me. That was all me.
Does that mean I get to go first?
that
Aww.
was on me. That was on me. I own that. I own it. Ah!
I'm going to have to go through some of my best death material here in the near future, and I just want you all to remember this is theirs. But, someone questions for me in the audience, and I do hate when I can't respond in a timely fashion. I don't feel I should interrupt the others unless I really, really hate what they're saying and want to stress how much I disrespect them. So, now you have an excellent chance to go ahead and address those questions to me. Meanwhile, I didn't get nearly enough time to rant about the douche of douche. I'm still in the process of figuring out how to raise it to the ground. I can't articulate what an enemy for life they made of me. They had a good old joust. Did you know? The winner, Lord Bray, upon obtaining the prize of winning the contest, immediately donated it to an orphanage. And the audience, so enraptured with his gracious generosity, all started throwing their money in as well. And they had the nerve to then turn around and look at me expectantly, as if I was going to chip in and take part in a little vanity farce. I'm
Yes,
very
well,
cheap, but hopefully this next project.
well, we all have our ways of dealing with things, and I just, my time in Douche was. I mean, I feel like we discussed it enough to show that we were utterly disappointed in the trip. But thank you for hammering the point home, Arcturus.
None of you were nearly as incensed as I was.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I came out pretty flush from the canoe races. Actually,
Yeah.
Apparently I know how to pick a fast rower.
You made out
Yeah.
financially better off?
Yeah.
Well,
And I do not have nearly enough loose.
They all had giant floofs, by the way, twice as big as Arcturus's neck floofs.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
That's the only real downside, in my opinion. Like, I can deal with a lot, but neck floofs is where I draw the line.
You're not even going to say anything. You're just going to sit there. I didn't even announce it. I'm just betraying you right out the gate. That's how I roll.
You know what?
We
I'm
knew
learning
this.
magic.
We already knew this about you.
See?
He exploded. See, don't try magic at home, folks. All right, let it be up to the professionals. We very rarely get wounded. These auspicious. What was that horrifying spell he tried? I have nothing to say. I'm so flabbergasted with his clear lack of magical intelligence. Look at him. He's like smoking on the ground. He's fried. He's fried. What are you laughing at, Marson? Yes, you all can revel at Arcturus's clear ignorance on magic, but also his superior death sequences. We really have to catch up with him one day. I just bash myself in the face with like a pumpkin, and he's over there catching his brains on fire and turning his innards to his outers. You know. What? Listen, I don't know. This is the first time in months that I have multiple attacks, so I don't even know what to talk about. Like, I betrayed them, and now I have nothing. You want me to do this fucking shit for you people? Like, we're literally here to entertain you, but you demand too much from us. I have a strange taste of blood on my tongue. What is going on? Somebody tell me. I'm trying to see myself in the crystal, but I don't see anything. Anybody? I mean, my tongue is red. I don't see any blood. Huh. No. Anyway. Well, they're back. I wasted 2 minutes literally just looking at my tongue. What do you guys think? What?
I'm angered how little I remember from that spell book.
Yeah, that one backfired on you, buddy.
Look, well, I had the idea recently, because I'm sick of being unmagical, that I'm probably one of the few non-magical people who could possibly learn a few things from the spell book at, the small cost of my brain exploding.
Well,
it hasn't been working so far, but I'm sure after a few more repetitions, I will pick up something I can use.
well, at least you didn't get black vein.
I mean, I don't really know what exactly is going on, but like, are you possibly suffering from some allergies, Magog?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Must you
Positive.
tell
I
him
feel
it's
great.
been hilarious.
Okay. There's nothing that really leads me to think that there's something going on, but I don't know.
What are you doing with your?
He's
Why are you
trying to
picking
convince
your
you
nose?
that you've got something on your face.
I'm
He's
trying.
like an old.
No, I'm not
Let
trying
us in
to
your
tell him
teeth
anything on his.
joke.
There's
kinda
nothing
looks
on
like
his
he's
face. I'm
picking
trying to get rid of the light spot in my mustache. Okay.
Oh,
There's
yeah, I
this
kind of
weird-
see it.
The weird white
little low.
patch. I'm trying to rub
Mm.
it away. Okay. It's come from years of worry.
Have you
Okay.
considered perhaps, possibly, even a little bit, chopping it off?
Okay, time out. I have
No.
to say that I find it absolutely hilarious when I watch Thief try to look down. Because there's no way she can see her fucking feet with them fucking things in the way.
I'm
Like,
looking
she-
at it right. What do you mean?
She does. Every time you look down, all I see is like top of her hat, and it just transitions to cleavage. Like
Wait,
you're
wait,
like
wait, wait, wait.
you're like Dog the Bounty Hunter's wife. It's just,
Well, okay. All right. So if I'm not looking, like leaning forward, then I can't see over them. But if I'm leaning forward, then I can see my feet. It's about right here that I lose sight.
What?
And I'm horrified to realize that you can apparently motorboat yourself, which
Yeah.
is
I can
just
actually.
disgustingly apt.
That is
No,
like
I've got an idea. Why don't you get a periscope and just carry that like in your cleavage? Then you
pointed
just
down
look-
so she could see her
Yeah, and
feet.
point it down so she can see your feet. It,
So,
like-
it's in your cleavage, just up. And all you have to do is just glance down, and you could see through below.
Yeah, that
It's
could work.
save on neck strain. That's all I'm trying to help.
Well, it's not really neck strain so much as it's like back strain. Because
Well,
like,
it'll help that too.
this is the point of no return.
Yeah, if
This
you have
is
to just
fun.
look
I
down,
can
but-
see all the feet. This I can only see the toes.
Yeah,
This
but-
I can't see jack shit.
Right, and all you have to do is look down with your eyes, not even move your head. Just look down
Down,
instead of looking forward.
down periscope.
Exactly.
Oh, I lost my shiny rock.
You lost your shiny. Okay.
I don't know what that means.
Shiny rocks. I have shiny rocks.
Why do you have what is the? Are they valuable?
Yeah. Oh.
Oh shit. He's coming.
All right, it's my turn, you fucks. Time to take some damage. Let me get right to it.
Oh boy.
You people are never going to catch a fucking Wraith Squirrel, so just get it out of your head. That king's ransom of a bounty is never going to be yours. Give up, all of you. I don't care how ambitious you are, or how talented you think you are, or how sexy or awesome. Wraith Squirrels are going to fuck you and the horse you rode in on. Literally. I mean, they like to go up horses and come out the other end. It is fucking fun to them. They will have a race to the end of your fucking intestines from one side or the other. Doesn't fucking matter. You're going to have one inside your fucking bowels tearing itself out like that fucking alien from that movie in the Earth realm. Just fucking give up. I don't want to see you all become the fucking crew of the Nostromo. All right? Well, actually, I do. So let's put this plan together. I think it'll be funny.
That's exactly it. I knew you were screwing with us. There's no way you'd be giving us advice to our benefit. You're clearly trying to talk us out of pursuing this bounty, and I wasn't fooled. My plans are coming together nicely, although I do need Pentagast's help.
I'm sorry. Am I hallucinating? Did someone did Arcturus just say he needed my help?
I know, like literally.
No, all of you should die. I didn't hear that. Die now.
Oh no. It happened so fast. It happened so fast.
Oh, I don't deserve this.
Well, at least this time a pumpkin's not going to, because there are literally no more Oh!
Whoa. It wasn't a pumpkin. That's a good point. I didn't see that. I did not see that coming. Now, maybe you can help me, people in chat. What on earth could Arcturus need my help with? He knows I'm Denothian, right? I don't like Sothosians, especially ones with neck floofs. Like he should know this. I'm not going to help him. And if I have an opportunity, I'm going to sabotage whatever he wants me to help him with. I don't understand. What could possibly possess a Sothosian of that stature to even think that any Denothian would help them? It's beyond like Hatfields and McCoys from your world. It's a blood feud. It will never end until all Sothosians stop existing. And I don't understand what he could possibly need me to help him with. Like, does he think that somehow like we'll come together and band as a and become some like super country or something like Sarthoth or something, or Dethosian or something? Like, I don't understand. And I'm not giving it potions. I'm not giving him potions or mushrooms either. I mean, I have them, but I'm not giving them to it. I don't know. It just I'm uncomfortable with the fact that he asked me for help, and you people didn't have anything to do with it, but you should convince him not to do it.
Oh.
Welcome back.
Where did that shovel come from?
The pumpkin patch, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, we have returned, and we still have many attacks and betrayals. I have a loose tooth.
Are you sure you don't have like some sort of allergic reaction at all? I mean, really?
No.
Any other
Robert, she's
symptoms?
clearly
You know,
a picture of health.
splitting headache. You know.
Well, I feel fine now, but a minute ago I felt like, well, we all did because, I mean, the resurrection magic has kicked in and completely healed us.
Are you?
So.
Well, I mean, okay. Yeah. The resurrection magic has totally healed you. Yes.
Yeah.
You must be waking up very rough.
I don't know what you mean. Let's get on with this fucking thing. We've only got like 15 more minutes. We still haven't come up with a plan to catch a Wraith Squirrel.
Look, I was trying to articulate my plan, but apparently that triggered some people.
What could you possibly need my help for?
I don't know.
The audience already figured it out. Basically, we need to drug a Wraith Squirrel, and the single best way to do that would be to spike its food. In this case, you. We just need you to chug your potions till you're floating on air, as you often are. I think it's really hard to tell with you. And then send you into the glade, and then once it's, hauled you out, it will be too loopy to see through the trap that I will have had set by then. Unfortunately, we can't use crossbows. We have to get this thing alive and presumably unharmed.
Look. Okay.
Me. I have an idea.
Okay. What?
Okay. All right. Maybe if we just pretend to be the Wraith Squirrel's friend, we can lure it back with us under a false sense of security.
They don't have friends. They don't make friends.
Have friends. I mean,
exactly my point. Maybe it's desperate for a friend, which would make it susceptible to exactly this sort of plot.
No, look.
Okay, very true plan.
Common? Do you like running?
Guess I need to give her your potions until she's high enough to walk in the glade.
Enough from the Sarthosian. Seriously, enough. Do you have any common interests, Thief? Do you like running through intestines? Do you like crawling up bowels and then exiting through people's mouths?
I do dabble in the disembowelment on occasion, so I think
with yourself though, like
no, not with
your way through, because that's what they do.
No, not to that extent.
I believe she might need a strap on for that.
Then you are not probably going to have enough common ground with the Wraith Squirrel to be befriended.
But
also,
we do both like collecting nuts.
Okay, that's an angle I didn't think of.
That's an angle. It's
and the exact same window does.
I did have, while we were discussing this, I did have a bit of a brainwave. I've had an idea.
Brain blast.
What if?
Oh no!
I drink a bunch of my potions and and basically drug myself, and then and then go out there and try to basically be bait for the Wraith Squirrel, so that Magog or the thief can trap it.
Yeah, but how do we trap it?
Does any of us know?
Okay, hold on.
How
time out.
Actually trap.
Time out. Does anybody actually here know why they're even called Wraith Squirrels?
Because they're from the Wraith Sea, I assume. Maybe.
No.
They swim in the Wraith Sea,
okay,
I assume.
Let's try this. What is a wraith?
Squirrels of the sea is what?
The sea?
No, the wraith is a dark spirit born of shadow magic and corruption. It's a curse that binds the spirit of a dead soul to this realm of reality, and they become some of the most powerful undead in the history of all undead. And these squirrels are named after some of the most powerful undead in the world. Why do I have a loose tooth?
Are you sure?
Anyway, they're called Wraith Squirrels because they can literally turn into shadows and pass through shadows and come up in other shadows. Like they can hop from shadow to shadow. We would literally have to have like a cage with nothing but light on it at all times, casting absolutely no shadows in any direction. You know how difficult that is.
What if? All right, just hear me
No.
out.
Get a light box from like Lowe's over in the Earth realm.
We brought it seawater from the Wraith Sea and then made friends with it because we brought it one of its like kindred spirits. Basically.
That's not. It's called the
Are
Wraith
you
Sea.
sure that? No.
It's called the Wraith Sea because of the dark waters. Reminds people of wraiths.
Are
It's
you
not-
sure about this wraith thing? Are you sure that's what a wraith is?
Who the fuck else would know that but me on this show?
Wait. Actually, he's got
I have
something
an-
there. I
have a rebuttal to this. I have an answer. Who else would know? Charlie Sheen.
On this show, I said.
Is he available for
On
hire?
this. Charlie, chime in anytime you want. Hold on, everybody. We're going to. Charlie Sheen, if you're in presence right now and you know about corporeal wraiths, please chime in now.
I have tiger blood.
Okay, he's here. I didn't realize that he was here. Okay, so what? Shut up.
Can I kill
I was dead on.
everybody? I would like to explore this whole making friends with the Wraith Squirrel idea in solitude.
All right.
Okay, I'm soaking myself in alcohol.
All right.
Oh, come on.
Pimp, guess what you got? Death-wise. Amen.
I'm already dead.
Oh, he's already
What are you
dead.
talking about?
Never mind. Okay, so let's explore this idea that I've had. Quite brilliant, in fact. I think that we need to expand on it further, right? So the Wraith Squirrels, they just want a friend. And so I think that if we could trap you in some sort of amusement park for them to troll around in that ended in a little bit of a cage, and with like all the accoutrements of home, the comforts of luxury and whatnot, I think that we might stand a decent chance of actually being able to bring it back. You catch more flies with honey, I think it is, than you do with vinegar, and in this case, the fly is the Wraith Squirrel, and the honey is being friends with it instead of, trying to actually just manhandle it into a cage, which I do not actually think that you could do. But, most people are going to be a little bit pissy about that, and a squirrel is going to be doubly pissy about that because they're just little freaks like that. So, my recommendation stands. I think that we should attempt to make friends with the Wraith Squirrel by luring it into a false sense of security that we never actually betray because we don't intend to, and then just basically plying it with all of the finer things in life. I think this might work. Anyway, so that's my brilliant idea, and I think that we should vote for it. Vote for Nameless Thief 2025. Gentlemen, what say you? I feel like Magog has lost his voice.
I
Is
I
he
hit
just
the button.
speechless?
I hit the thing. Why did it do it? Anyway, I don't
I
like
would-
the idea of treating this like a normal animal and just trying to really just capture it in the normal way with bait. And
I can't keep a straight face anymore. That's hilarious.
what is hilarious?
Did you meet
Nothing.
the business end of something? Anything?
What are you people talking
You,
about? I
say
am
anything?
here. What?
Have you been drinking?
Did you misread the Necronomicon?
No.
You're slurring your words a bit. I just
Hello?
wondered if you'd been drinking.
Did someone
excessively.
recently give birth to you?
Oh my God. I just saw myself in the crystal.
That's it. He's been reborn.
Clearly.
Oh no, have I spent the entire show with my hood crooked? I can't believe it. Huh. Thanks for telling me, jackholes.
Actually, while we're on the subject, I think you might have a little something on your face. Just, right here.
Where?
Right here.
No, I don't.
Right here.
God damn it.
No, you missed it. It's a little further up.
Right here?
A little higher up. Try your philtrum.
Oh. Right here.
What
No.
did you just say?
Your philtrum.
What the fuck?
I don't
is
know what that is.
And he's the necromancer. Honestly, you'd think that a man who's well versed in the art of dead bodies as he would know what a philtrum is, for God's sake.
I bring them back. I don't study them. I'm not over there I'm not a weirdo.
How are you
Not a
expected to be able to match up the tibia with the fibia if you don't even know what they are?
Shut up and die.
I think I figured out just the way to put it. You look very much like Thaddeus once a month.
He had to get that joke in right at the end. Well, great. Now he's been cast into the Netherverse.
Oh, God. I'll be right back.
You two need to work on your deaths because you are clearly under budget for this 200 signas we got today. A nice cough at the end there. That you're at least, Anyway, I hope you all are enjoying today's show, and I hope that we can catch a Wraith Squirrel and become filthy fucking rich, and then never have to do this again unless we want to. So, anyway, where was I on the last? This is my last attack. See, I've caught up before the show's even over. They're going to have to rush it if we want to get all of them in. I don't think we're going to get all of them in. I hope Yuki and Octane Junkie are okay with that. I hope I can hear all of you squawking in the fucking chat. What are you all laughing at? I don't understand what's going on. Huh. Pentacast, shut the fuck up. I see you over there. I see. You're literally dead. You're supposed. Anyway, I think the best way to capture a Wraith Squirrel is to use. I have a all natural sleeping herbs right here, everyone. All natural sleeping herbs put anything to sleep, and squirrels are not immune to these. But we have to get it to the squirrel, and that's what we got to figure out. Boom, right there. First part of the plan done. Right at the end of the show. You're all back now if you want to be. You're all healed. You're all
That
healed.
was incredibly petty of you just because I managed to fit that one in.
You didn't like my idea then?
Well, I think if we used one of the mini mammoths, perhaps, and sprinkled some of this sleeping herbs on the fur of the mammoth, then when the Wraith Squirrel goes on to ride the mammoth because they think they're cute, he'll fall asleep. What do you guys think?
I think I like my idea better.
Then we could train the mammoth to bring the squirrel to us on his back, like the little mini mammoth.
We can, but that's how I was going to get the trap placed, by having a team of Minnow drag it in. After, of course, Pendergast gave his life nobly to drug it properly.
There was actually, this is how bad Wraith Squirrels are, people, by the way. There's actually a historical battle where one of the kings of Soth drew his enemy into a forest.
Oh, I'm so bored.
And not accidentally, but he led the army that was chasing him because he had fewer men than the army that was trying to conquer them. But he led them into a forest right into the path of a Wraith Squirrel territory. And boy, did that army get fucked up. Like it's a famous battle strategy to try to get the enemy to go into like Wraith Squirrel territory. So you know what we're dealing with now.
But what if?
Look, I don't know what plans we were trying to come up with, but I woke up and my hat was gone. So I think the hat's out on this plan.
The hat's out.
It's a good.
That's being a worse to be expected. It has no.
It eats
Well,
people.
in any case, I hate to say it, but time is short. Thief has declared our deaths.
I have. Yes.
Oh, damn.
You may die now.
We
Please don't.
just woke up.
Once more,
And
this
for
is
that-
time with vigor.
You're getting my absolute finest effort for this next one, Thief.
I'm going to try something new. I'm going to try pose.
It's not bad.
I don't know.
God, with the shovel again.
I honestly, I gotta say, Arcturus' sunsets, his self-sunsets, I should remark, are quite magnificent. I don't think I could ever measure up. I do not have the ingenuity to off myself in the creative fashions that he does. Of other people, certainly, but not myself. Never myself. In fact, most of my deaths are just deaths of boredom. And I don't really feel the need to actually off myself as often as people, on the show are prone to do. In quite honest fashion, I don't need the money. I don't actually need to go up against a Wraith Squirrel. I mean, it would be nice, certainly, and I could probably get it other ways. I always like a good, easy cash grab. But the operative word there being easy cash grab. This is not an easy cash grab. This is far more effort that I am willing to put forth, and I want no part in it, honestly. I think I'm out. I think this is one of those quests that I'm just going to have to opt out of. I will enjoy hearing about it after the fact, if they survive. But honestly, I think I'll just sit here and count up my precious stones while it is that they are gone. Silence and peace. It'll be quite nice. Ooh. This one's nice and pink.
It's of utmost importance that you all die.
Look, I just want to say, I think that maybe the Egyptians in the Earth realm were onto something. This was really comfortable.
Well, I'm glad you're comfortable. What?
I love the new look, Magog. I really think you're going to carry it well.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Oh, nothing.
You're really getting in shape. I see that you're losing weight by the minute, really.
You might want to look into recasting your resurrection spells, possibly.
Well, I haven't updated them in some time, to be fair.
Oh, maybe that's it. It's a firmware update that you're missing or something. I don't know.
Some sort of driver update, perhaps.
No. It's a firmware update.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck you people are talking about.
Go in overtime just to get the rest of these deaths in. You all need to croak right this second.
Oh, damn it. We are really running out of this. Who's left anyway? Like, I think Pendant has done one. I don't
They've
know.
done twice, you've done twice. This will be my second. Pendant has one more.
Oh.
And I need this time to explain to the audience how I'm going to collect that damn bounty. That is worth a fortune. That is enough of a fortune
What
to
the fuck?
secure my position for decades. I do love the sound of that every time. It never gets old. Okay, here's how I'm going to secure the fortune that the thief, I believe, something backed out of it. Hat bailed. Poe claims to be a friend of them, but that's a joke. they don't have friends. Except for the mammoths, which is how I'm going to place the trap. First, I need Pentagast to waddle in out of his gourd, get hollowed out by a Wraith Squirrel. Then I send in the mammoths whilst tripping balls to place a glowstone trap that is reinforced by about 4 inches of wrought iron. The Wraith Squirrel wanders onto the pad, the trap is sprung. It will remain lit from all angles at all times. It won't get out of that box. It's the perfect plan. No one's tried it yet, mostly because they haven't sourced enough glowstone, but for this, I've dipped in my personal savings to secure the materials. I will be rich as balls. Richer. Rich as golden balls. Here's his brass balls, will be envious of mine. It's going to be fantastic. And I was a bit worried for a second there when Poe said that there was some Wraith Squirrel named Skittles nearby, because they do have a nasty habit of, it's almost as if they know when you're talking about them.
Yeah, it's funny.
That's
Yeah, it might actually be heading your way now. I don't think he likes you.
But that's that was just you messing with Magog, though.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that.
I need this.
Here's my hood. I don't like that my hood was crooked half the show, people.
Did you hear?
What are you laughing at, you fuck?
Okay, which one of you is making squirrel noises?
No, that's just Pentagast laughing.
That's just me laughing. I am not a Wraith Squirrel.
You spooked me for a moment there.
So I think everybody's done now, right? Like everybody's had their kill.
Except for Pentagast, who has a second still, and apparently there's some Streamlabs that no one is reading.
Oh, we've been so busy murdering each other. Yeah.
I don't understand though. Why are they tagging me?
Ooh. That's my job.
Yeah, but
My bad.
you have never, ever read Streamlabs. I have no idea why. I mean, I could have, ostensibly, but no one wants to hear me read anymore. It's all about the thief.
No, they don't want to hear you read or talk or breathe or any of that nonsense. So I shall just get on with it then, shall I? Thank you, the Assassins of the Grey, for tipping 20 signas to say I do have a Kefki demoness who lives in my cloak pocket who can catch a Wraith Squirrel. You just have to provide her with frosted cupcakes and other delectable sweets. And then the next 6 minutes, who donated 2 signas to say, good evening, side questers. It's only 136 days until the night. Prepare early. Revel heavily.
Ooh. Yeah, we are. It's already going to Vithica night soon.
Indeed.
All right, let's end the show with like two minutes of Pentagast rambling on about the missing hat or something.
Muzzle on! Stop laughing, Pentagast.
I'm not laughing.
Never. No, you would never.
What the fuck? It didn't. I'm gonna go this way.
Do I have to like? That's okay. I mean, okay. It got Arcturus, and I'm not really upset at that. But I don't know. Like, that's probably not a good way to go. And yeah, it would explain why my hat ran off. That must mean there's probably one in my vicinity somewhere. But I don't think I'll have a problem. I'm a little unnerved, but yeah, without my hat around, I am a little bit unprepared for sudden situations. let's be honest. He does all the thinking. I really don't. Most of the time these days, everything's been pretty addled up there now, and this doesn't help. But and Rufus, I mean, Rufus the dragon, like maybe he could help out, but I don't know. I mean, I have seen, like I did mention, Wraith Squirrels do take out dragons. It's been known to happen. I don't know why Arcturus is so convinced that I need to be part of his plans. It's really weird that he wants to include me in them, and I just, it's really, tell him to stop. Just tell him to stop. And why did I have to be the one left to 2 minutes of me at the end of this show? I'm not prepared. I've run through all my material, and everyone just, let's just leave him to flail about and panic. It's fine.
Oh my God. I just noticed how bad my cuticles look. I really got to get something done about it. I mean, they are really... no wonder I get hangnails all the time.
Honestly. You should really get a manicure.
Yes, you should.